Hi everybody, this is Todd Olthoff from ToddOlthoff.com coming back at you with another screencast. And this week I thought I'd talk about how you manage your iCloud storage. For those of you who may have been on MobileMe previously, you were able to receive a 20 gigabyte complimentary storage upgrade from Apple when they made that transition from MobileMe to iCloud. And you probably got an email like I just got here, if you were on that program, letting you know that your complimentary 20 gigabytes was going to expire on September 30th. And so with that being the case, if you've got more data than the 5 gigabytes of free storage that they give you, you'll have to go through and take things off and get that underneath that 5 gigabytes, or all of your syncing and those kinds of things will stop happening. So what I thought I'd do is walk you through how to manage your storage, both on your Mac as well as on your iOS device, so that you can get that to the level you want to get it to, either shrinking it below the 5, or if you want to upgrade and start paying for storage on iCloud, you can do that as well. So let's take a look at how this works. I'm just going to get rid of this email here. Let me just bring up System Preferences. So if you go into System Preferences, you have iCloud here in the sidebar, and it shows all your different services and things you've got. And down below here, it shows your iCloud storage, shows how much you're using of what you have available. Again, that'll drop down to 5, so you can see I'm well over 5 here. So let's go and let's manage that and see where all of that data is going. If you click that Manage button, you come in here and you can see all of the different programs that are using storage on your iCloud account, all the way down to even applications that are using it to store different data and things on there. So what we're going to do is let's just take a look at this for a minute. Now, backups, it says I've got 8.5 gigabytes of backups. So backups alone are what are putting me over the limit. So let me just click on backups. And what it does is shows you the different devices you have syncing to this account. Now, because I had the extra storage, I was just syncing all of these different devices to my account. But you can see here that a lot of these are taking up way too much space, especially my iPhone and my wife's iPhone. And so if I want, I could click on that and I could actually delete that backup. Now, I don't want to do that because then I lose the data that's on there. So instead, these things here on your different iOS devices, you want to manage on the device itself. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a minute. You can see I've got Mail here, where Mail basically stores different things on there depending on what I've chosen to store in folders and things on iCloud. And so to free up space there, I'd have to go into Mail itself and start to delete messages and different things that I've got stored there. But you can see here I've got Pixelmator, for instance. I've got a few files that are stored on here. If I want to get rid of these files because I don't need them, I just click here, click Delete, and it starts to remove them, and then my space goes down. Another application, NoteSuite, it's got documents and data there. Now, some of your applications like this one, if you delete this and all your data is being stored on iCloud, then you lose all of that information. So you want to be careful as to what you delete. You probably want to use this just to see where information is, and then that way go into the application then and begin to delete things. Pages the same way. It'll have all the different pages, documents, PDF Pen, same thing. And so you'll want to go through and just look in here and go into those documents and make those changes. Now, you can see that I've also got different applications that are using up space. And so I've got this Spell Tower here that's using up space. Well, that's on my iOS device. So you notice nothing's changing on the side here. I can't really edit that information right here. I have to do that on the iOS device, as well as all these other applications that are down here. So what you want to do is on your Mac, you want to come in and just take a look at this stuff and delete the things that are Mac-specific applications. Go into those different files and folders and delete those things. Now, if you don't want to delete it to bring it under the 5 gigs, you can change your storage plan. If you just click this Change Storage Plan here, you can see the cost to upgrade your storage. So notice you're going to go down to 20 gigabytes, so you'll get 25 total. This is what you have right now. What they give you for free will normally cost you $40 a year. And so that that might be too much for you, or it might be fine. You can also do downgrade options, and if you click that, you just have to put in your password, your Apple ID, and what it'll do is it'll show you, okay, here's the free account. It also has a $20 a year 10 gigabyte account. So if you're somewhere in that zone, that would give you 15 gigs. Like in my case, that would be pretty close. And if I wanted to just keep things the same, I'd probably just go with that and then make the changes. Okay, so there's various options that you can choose to upgrade your plan. Let me just cancel that. So it takes me back all the way back to here, and I'll click Done. So that shows you what that looks like on the Mac. Now what I'm going to do is go over to an iOS device and show you how to manage it over there. Okay, here I am over on my iPhone, and so what you want to do is go into Settings and pull up Settings, and then you're going to want to scroll down until you get to iCloud. You can see iCloud right here. Click on that. Now we're inside my iCloud account. And you can see I've got all my information here. I've got my storage and backup right there. Now remember, one of the things I needed to manage was that storage and backup because my backups were really large, and so this is on my iPhone. So I'm just going to click that. You can see right there I clicked it. You can see the total storage, the total available, and then you can see I can change the storage plan here if I want to. I can also stop backing up my iPhone if I wanted to do that. But what I'm going to do is click Manage Storage right here. And so now it takes me into the storage that I've got. And you'll notice it's the same look that I had on the Mac, right? It shows me all the different places where the data is going, and it's very convenient. So let's say I want to manage now this iPhone, so I'm just going to click on that because I've got 4.5 gigs, so I just want to see what's going on with that. And you can see my backup size. And now down below, what it does is it shows me where all of this space is coming from. You can see that my camera roll is taking up the majority of the space on my iPhone, 2.3 gigabytes. Now what I could do is I could actually turn off the backing up of my camera roll if I wanted to do that. If you wanted to work within the 5 gigabytes and you've already got you've got your syncing that's happening in the cloud with your photo stream, you probably don't need your camera roll syncing. Now the thing to remember is that photo stream does not sync your videos. So if you're taking videos with your camera and you don't want to use iCloud to back them up, then you are going to have to use another method to remember to move those things off of your iPhone to get them on your desktop. And so you want to remember to do that. But you can see here I've got the same thing with iMovie. I've got some video in there that I've probably been working on. I've got my 1Password database. You can see all the different things there. So if I just click Show All Apps, then it shows all the various apps that I have on my phone, on my device, and I can turn off the different things that are syncing and then watch the backup size go down to get it to where I want to get it. So that's one way that you can do that and make this work. So what you want to do is go through your iOS devices and begin to sort of take things off and get it to where your data is so that you can get it managed and in shape by the time that September 30th date comes. Now you do have the option on your Mac to actually sync your iOS device wirelessly to your Mac. So let me show you what that looks like inside iTunes. Okay, here we are over on iTunes. You can see I've got my iPhone connected. It's got my information here. You can see it's showing that I have an iCloud backup. That's how I'm doing it. If I wanted to just remove the backup from iCloud, which would save all of my data, I can just say back it up to this computer, and it would change it and start to back it up over on iTunes, so everything would be backed up on my computer. Down here I can also choose to sync this phone over Wi-Fi and do it that way as well, so I can get those things set up. If you wanted to manage some of the data and the files that are actually on your phone, those are related to applications. You just come down here to File Sharing, and then you can see the information that the different documents that are related to the different applications you've got. And so I can go through here and look at them, and if there are things that I can delete, it'll show up over here. If not, then I'll have to do it another way within the application itself. But this gives you an idea of all the different applications that are using different things. See here you can see some of the save files and things like that. For PDF Pen I could add or be able to remove some of those things as well. Now let me show you an application that will allow you to remove your videos and things like that in an easy way called Phone View. Here we are over on Phone View, and you can see I've got my iPhone connected. And the nice thing about Phone View is it allows you to take a look at all of your data and allows you to download that information to your computer. I mean, you can actually copy it from your iPhone to somewhere else using a dialog. You can also just drag and drop that information. And so here I am in the Photos area for the media on my phone. And you can see here that inside my photo stream I've got JPEGs, but then there's a couple of movies. You can see by the movie icon and this information here. So this is a quick way for me to find where the movies are, to be able to grab them and just move them over into any file structure that I want to set up to copy those things. Now I could also select these things and click send to iPhoto if I wanted to send it over that direction as well. Or just simply connecting my phone would get me into iPhoto to be able to transfer that information. But this just shows you another way that you can get things off of your phone. And what's great about Phone View is you get to see everything that's on your phone as well. You can archive your messages if you wanted to. You can see your call log. You've got web information that you've downloaded, voicemail. It really is a great little application that can help you get things off of your phone. In fact, I may do a screencast on that sometime in the future just to give you a little bit of an idea of all of the different features and things that are offered in this application. Well, hopefully that helps you get everything set up for the transition there to having a lot less storage on your iCloud account, and kind of gives you the options and ways that you can begin to manage that. And hopefully, like I said, just get you prepared for that September 30th date. Or for those of you that just want to lower your account, this allows you to figure out a way to manage that as well. So that's all I have for this week. I'll be back at you next week with another screencast to help you learn how to do more things with your Mac.